He said, oh, he said, oh, it's baby love. He said, always, this flower's already done resetting.
He said, he said, he said, he said, he said.
Oh, Mary, contrary. Oh, Mary, contrary. grow. Garden grow.
Wow! May pa-best student si Junior. May pa-beauty vlog na si ate. At si Mama, may pa-online business na. Kasi ang Globe at
It's that time of year again. Ari turns 3 this year, which means he'll be dead in approximately 27 years if all goes according to plan. The clock's ticking, Ari. When are you gonna get a job? But for now, we can just focus on giving him a good birthday. Since he's still just a wee lad, he hasn't accomplished much yet. And the world is full of amazing treasures to be experienced, like making friends, or, I don't know, going to a park. Oh wow. Oh yeah, Ari, look at you go. Wow, look at you. There you go. Now, wasn't that fun? Getting back to the making friends part, believe it or not, Ari's actually made another bird friend. He's not as socially inept as I thought, since he hates everything but bells and spaghetti. My buddies Jordan and Kelsey also have a bird named Baby Jim, so when the two of them met, they became instant best friends. They snuggle and get each other's pin feathers and poop on my computer together. They're practically inseparable, and it's frickin' adorable. Except for the double poop. That part is not as good. Since it's Ari's special day, I thought we could make a nice dinner for them to celebrate together. I invited Jordan, Kelsey, and Joel too, but Joel, you're uninvited because I forgot Ari doesn't like you. Careful. Ah! We got a bunch of party stuff, so Jordan, you're working on the spaghetti, so maybe Kelsey and I can, we can decorate the table.
Alright.
We got confetti. I want to sprinkle some on the table.
Well, I want to open it gently. I don't want it to just...
Kelsey!
No, he said... I think I got confetti in my eyes, guys. Aww.
Jordan, what's your spaghetti secret?
Garlic bread.
I got a lot of candles. They only came in packs of 24. Oh, it's the fanciest thing Ari's ever gonna be a part of. Oh, it's so cute! Ari. Want some? Get on the table. Oh no!
You got confetti in your spaghetti.
Wanna see it? No, it's spaghetti. Oh sh! Oh no! You want spaghetti?
You have saucy feet. Oh, that's the good stuff, isn't it?
Oh, it's a good party after all.
Oh, good boy.
Oh, it's like Lady and the Tramp.
He's got spaghetti on his wing, right here.
Does he?
Yeah. I want to see what happens when the meat in the middle.
Oh, Ari just took the whole thing. Maybe it's time for cake. It's a bird cake. Want to know how I got the candle in? Oh, nope.
Can we pretend to eat it when we eat it?
Do you want to try and eat it?
It's like a UFO. Hey.
I'm not getting styrofoam.
It's
good.
Get a piece.
Oh my god.
See, now you like it.
Oh, see, it's good.
Look at Ari, he's got his piece too.
We could just pretend that they're eating right next to each other.
There you go.
What if we take the plate away? Maybe he doesn't like gay. Oh, there we go. Go get it.
Get a baby Jim.
Get it, baby Jim.
Why is there a staple? Ari, why do you have a staple? Want the toy? Why are you on the floor? Come here. Where are you going?
He's gone.
Last year, we supported a local bird rescue with helping fund their renovations, which they were really thankful for. I followed up with Anika, who works there, and she said with the donations, they were able to revamp the electrical work and AC to be more stable, and are in the process of building more aviaries and a shed for extra storage. I was blown away with how much we were able to help, and I want to do something like that again this year. This time, I want to help out the Bird Gardens of Naples. They're a non-profit Florida-based organization that takes care of birds that need a home and prioritize education on general bird knowledge knowledge and care. They put a lot of time and effort into caring for the birds they have, and all the donations they receive get put back into the birds through vet bills, flight cages, toys, renovations. I asked them to set up a GoFundMe for this occasion, and if you donate at least $10 to it, you'll be entered into a raffle to win a special Ari's birthday shirt or an Ari plush. I'm giving away 20 shirts and 10 plushes, and they all come with a signed card. I've also donated $1,000 to the rescue as well. If you can't donate or want to do more, there's links on their website to volunteer, adopt or sponsor a bird, or just tour the sanctuary. I hope Ari enjoyed his birthday, even though he's a little brat poopy bite toddler. He's my buddy, and I love him very much. Hopefully we can celebrate by doing good things for the birds and eating spaghetti.
When everyone is watching and judging your every move, the pressure feels so real. Is this the right way?
Hey, wait a second. Ari's birthday? You made this video last year.
Yeah. It's late April, so you know what that means. Taxes! And Ari's birth. I made a birthday video last year, but you don't just celebrate a birthday once when you turn 1, and then never again. We'd all forget how old we are. Ari can't count, so I'll keep track for him. You're at 2. The first few weeks of Ari's arrival are what I like to call learning and panicking weeks. You're filled with nothing but love and anxiety, the two most different yet similar emotions in the world. Like when you get a new phone and for the first little bit you're afraid to even set it down on the counter because it might get scratched, but then in a month you don't care anymore and you just toss it across rooms. It's like that, but with a living being. Once during the learning and panicking weeks, I was giving Ari some peanut butter on a spoon, and somehow some peanut butter got stuck in his little nose hole. And I was so paranoid about everything, like, what if it's stuck? What if it gets infected? What if it goes into his head and clogs a bird vein, and all he can see is peanut butter? I freaked myself out and ended up Googling how to get peanut butter out of your bird's nose. There wasn't any information on the topic, surprisingly, and as I was looking up what the scientific term for bird nostril was, he sneezed it out. I've been researching and wanting an Ari since I was 12, but I'm still learning new things about them all the time. All you out there who have a bird probably definitely know what I'm gonna get into here, but I'm gonna enlighten the rest of you about a little bird thing called a morning poop. This is all learned through personal experience. Ari was finally starting to warm up to me and eventually got to the point where he was comfortable stepping on my finger and playing and stuff. So one morning I took off the blanket on his cage and said good morning like I always do. He was excited to start the new day and I led him out onto my bed. He walked around and quacked a bit and then took the biggest frickin' poop I've ever seen come out of a bird. What the crap is this, Ari? What the frick? There's no possible way a giant mountain poop can even come out of this 2-ounce bird child's bird hole. Ari poops are normally like the size of a fingernail, but this one was like a spoonful. Don't try to envision it too much. Do birds take giant poops in the morning, or did he just lay a poop egg? Birds choose not to poop where or while they sleep, which means it builds up during the night. Depending on the type of bird, they can poop between 15 to up to 40 or 50 times a day. So in the morning, they just immediately drop 12 hours worth of built up poop, which is like 90% ew. But being real, can you imagine how amazing that must feel? Just wake up, take a poop the size of a baby, and start your day feeling light and ready for anything. Anyway, so that was a learning experience, and I made a mental note, make sure Ari morning poops before being taken out of the cage. A couple weeks later, it's the start of a new day. I'm working at my computer, and my mom walks in to say good morning to Ari. I wasn't paying too much attention as she took him out of the cage and onto the desk, and all of a sudden, Vietnam flashbacks. Wait, did he... Did he just poop all his guts out? No, I forgot to warn you about morning poops. What? Can you clean this up? Ha! No, it's your bird. So that's morning poops 2, us 0. But we haven't striked out yet. Struck out. Fast forward a month or two, and I had my parents watch Ari because I was going out of town for a bit. Ari was more social back then, so he let my parents pick him up. He hates everyone now. I got back, and my mom said everything was fine, except one day, Dad took him out into the kitchen while she was eating breakfast. She looked over. No, wait, you... Ugh. The good thing is, once you learn the hard way, you never forget. You never forget your first morning poop. Enough about morning poops, more birth celebration. I don't come here very often because I don't get invited to parties. I'm throwing a birthday for a bird. Is there any aisles you have for that?
But we have birthday aisles.
Are you ready for a surprise? Look at this! Just for you! What do you think? Oh, I'm scared. I think this is too much for a bird. But he's my child. I got a pin just for you. I think it suits you very much. I didn't get you a cake because you can't eat it. So I'm gonna give you a seed ball. Want a seed ball? This lighting is horrible. He actually hates me. What do you think? There's also like this pig thing, and I thought it was really cute, so I got it. It said to throw it at the wall, so I'm gonna. Same. Grammy also got you a present. Wanna open it? It's a toy! Okay, he's just gonna try and get all the seeds off the table. Ari knows what's up. This is the only reason he likes me. Ah! Happy birthday, Ari! Yay! Obviously, Ari is living the life of luxury here, but it really sucks because a lot of birds are in really bad homes and are being mistreated. My heart hurts to think that Ari could have ended up with someone who doesn't care or neglects him. Tiny cage, no toys, broken heart. No peanut butter to get stuck in his nose. It's the horrible truth for a lot of birds, but there's hope for some of them. My friend Anika works at a bird rescue in Tempe, and it takes in birds that owners can't take care of anymore, or that are being relocated from bad homes, or that are just suffering. I've been to the rescue, and besides the extreme constant bird screaming, it was fun to see all the feather buddies. There's Murphy the cockatoo, who's the rescue's mascot and everyone loves him, and Pistachio, the super nice bird friend that helps children and people get comfortable with holding birds, and this little buddy's Junior, who was rescued from an absolutely horrible household. He plucked out almost all the anxiety of his previous owner, but is making a great recovery, and despite the abuse, still loves people and being the center of attention. Oh, he's a little chicken. The bird rescue is so great, but since it's based on volunteer,
Oh, Mary, contrary. Oh, Mary, contrary. How does your garden grow?
well, they're such great people doing such great things, and about a bunch of Aries, the rescue and many bird friends will be very thankful. Even if it's something small like $1 or just sharing it with other people. Little things like that go a long way with enough teamwork. My friend Sarah from Simply Sarah Art is super crazy wicked talented and made this awesome spray paint of Ari. You can go to her channel and see how she made it to prove that she's an absolute prodigy. And she offered to help with the fundraiser and is giving one away. Sarah, how are you so good? If you donate at least $10 to the rescue, you'll be entered into a raffle to get the chance to win this beautiful Ari portrait. Also, since I bought this party dog and realized I have no use for it, it says you can write on it, so I'll write anything you want. And this is the first Ari plush ever made. It's the only one in the world that looks like this. Whoa! Because it wasn't good enough. We made changes to the real Aries, so they look different, but I bet someone would think it's cool, so that's going too. Also, 10 random donors get a signed postcard from me. Why? Because I have a few extra from signing cards and I want to get rid of them. Happy birthday to Ari, the 2-year-old brat, and cheers to all the other Aries out there. I wish you all happy lives filled with a lot of peanut butter.
Yeah? Pretty bird? Pretty bird? Such a pretty bird. Yeah, such a pretty bird. Murphy! 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 Murphy is the pretty bird, pretty bird, pretty bird. Murphy is the pretty, pretty bird. Pretty birdie, a pretty birdie. Murphy is a pretty bird, pretty bird, pretty bird. Murphy is a
Ari.